Hello, I just wanted to make a short video explaining what I'm the most ashamed of. And I've already healed a lot of it, so I'm not that ashamed anymore. But what I have always been ashamed of is everything. I'm not kidding. I've always had incredibly low self-esteem, self-hate, self-loathing, being extremely down in general, social anxiety, you name it. Like I've had some dark years, many years, honestly. I've pretty much been ashamed of absolutely everything. You know, my self-worth has been extremely low for most of my life. So what I'm the most ashamed of is myself, or what I have been most ashamed of. I've just assumed that I had no value for a lot of years, and when you live that way, you're kind of stuck in those thoughts, and it's very difficult to find a way out, because it's like an echo chamber and constant reinforcements. And obviously this shame doesn't come from anywhere. Uh, it's from your environment, the people around you, your parents, your family, friends, school, teachers, doctors, anybody really in your life who lowers your vibration. It makes you feel like you're not adequate or not good enough. And it's not their fault, it's just because they feel that way, and that's kind of, what they project and what they imprint on you. And entrainment, what you surround yourself with, is probably the most important thing when it comes to changing your life. You're not, you have a path, you have a life path, and you will probably follow that path, hopefully, otherwise you will suffer. But you have a path, so you will eventually get out of it. But you have to get away from that environment in order to truly heal. You can improve while you're in an environment like that, but essentially you only improve so that you can get out, because if you don't get out, you're fucked. You're so fucked. You are so fucking fucked if you don't change your environment. So if you're struggling with extremely low self-esteem, shame, I suggest that you reprogram your mind and reprogram your body with self-loving foods and a self-loving environment and self-loving people, and stay the fuck away from people that bring you down. Which, if you feel down right now, it's probably everyone around you, almost. Your family, your friends, siblings, I don't care. If you're young and you can't get away, my suggestion is to just eat whole foods, preferably as much raw foods as possible, because they will kind of bring you back to and make you remember who you are. You're kind of restore your connection to God, which is probably completely fucked and severed by this point. So if you can't get away, eat healthy foods as much as you can. Eat raw foods, fruits, veggies, nuts, I don't care. Something that isn't cooked, because it has kind of still this matrix of information that will reprogram your cells. Shame is pushing something away. So if you want to connect things and bring them back together, you have to kind of reprogram your cells, and so that they connect together, because everything we do in life right now is disconnecting us from each other, and disconnecting us from our bodies, and disconnecting ourselves from ourselves, and the cells from each other, and the microbes in our gut and everywhere in our body from the rest of our body. We are not sterile, we are not isolated, we are an ecosystem. And the more isolated we get, and the further away we get from that ecosystem, the more symptoms of distress and as lack of joy, alignment, mental, physical health. Yeah, you name it. Pretty much every problem is because we are separating everything and decompartmentalizing things. The pesticides in your food do that. They cut connections between bacteria and cells, and they essentially kill bacteria, and they're designed to destroy connections on on bacteria, mostly targeting bacteria. Honestly, those are the worst ones. Glyphosate. So if you lack that connection and that grid of communication, you're going to feel absolutely horrible. You're probably going to feel suicidal as fuck, and depressed, and have extremely low energy. And it's because there's no grid of communication. There's no connection in your body, and with the people around you, there's no real love. It's only like fake love, or even, I don't even know what to call it at this point. It's fucking insane, honestly. I don't even know what to call it. It's just so fucking far away from where we are supposed to be that, it's like walking around in a sea of zombies. So if you're ashamed, suicidal, it's because there's too much disconnection or lack of connection. You should think of it as a grid or an ecosystem, or both. A grid of communication, an energetic grid of communication between your cells and everything else. It's not about your mind, it's not about any isolated body parts. It's everything. It should be connected and communicating. So the best way to do that is with raw foods, because they kind of have that connection and information matrix, like in their cells. So if you have something that isn't alive, it's going to further separate you from yourself and everything else, making you feel more alone, isolated, depressed, suicidal, ashamed. Shame is pushing things away, which I've already told you. So you want to do the opposite of that as much as possible. Bring things closer, include things as yourself, realize that you're not so isolated as you think you are. Yeah, that's all I have to say right now, because I want to keep it short. But yeah, entrainment, your environment, your terrain is what shapes everything about you. So good luck with that. See you.